It's just rearranging and making sure it looks like what it's supposed to look like. Remember, in standard form, you can't have fractions. The x term has to be positive, and everything must be reduced. You will have these 5 pictures, or a variation of those 5 pictures, and you will have to match and identify which one is a step function, which one is a constant function, which one is a piecewise, which one's absolute value, and which one's identity. Okay?
Wait, we'll have those exact ones.
Yeah, that's the only ones we've talked about.
Yeah, but it'll be like that.
Yes. Now, these may be, I might take these and move them this way instead.
Yeah.
Okay, but it's still a step function. I might take this and do, I don't know, mix it up somehow, but it's still a piecewise function. I want you to be able to identify. An identity function is what it is. You can't change that. A constant function is what it is. An absolute value function, even if I drew it upside down, isn't it still absolute value? Okay, this is the V, whether it's straight up or upside down. Yes? It's always horizontal. Okay? I won't put it because we haven't learned what that is. Because a vertical line is not a function. This is identifying functions. If you use the vertical line test and you pass it over a vertical line, what happens? Every point is crossing that line. So no, it's not a function. All right? And you need to be able to graph piecewise functions, absolute value functions, linear inequalities, which is what we just went over, and absolute value inequalities. Okay, don't get them confused. If it just says y equals the absolute value of blah, blah, all you have to do is draw the V. It's when I throw the inequality symbol in where you got to start worrying about, is it broken or solid? Do I shade above or below? Yes? This is not, the only one you don't have to do are the ones that look like this. Okay? That's the step function. The only thing I want you to do is be able to look at the graph of a step function and say that's a step function. That's all I need you to do. A piecewise function looks like this. Okay? That's what a piecewise function looks like. Absolute value function looks like this. Or whatever variations you have to it. Linear inequalities and absolute value inequalities, that's what we just got through going over. Okay? Also, and I'll go ahead and type this out for you. Your folders are due tomorrow, and this is what you should have. Okay? 14, 15, 16, 17. That's 5 assignments. And for the notes, I have 5 days worth of notes. Okay, on this last day, yesterday we finished section 2.6 and started section 2.7, but it's 1 day of notes.
So